into your feet every time. Make it roll faster if you can, and then once you do that, you're ready to go on step 2. Alright, so this is the setup I'm using for this video. We are going to be doing front flip with run up. You can do a standing front flip without run up. It's kind of hard. There's other variations like a Webster or a loser, but for this we're going to be doing it with a run up. And so I have a ramp. You don't need a ramp, but you are going to need run up. So make sure you guys have enough space to do that. And then yeah, so let's get started with that. Okay, so the next part about this video is going to be about blocking. So what we're going to be doing is you're going to be getting a run up. Okay, get as much space as you need for your run up, and then you're going to do a low hurdle and then a block. Alright, so a low hurdle, it's just going to be like something like this. You can use a pillow or something. You're just going to right, left, and then bring your feet together on the other side. So, right, left. Alright, now if you're left foot dominant, it's going to be right, left, right. Alright, I always take off my dominant foot first, and then my less dominant, and then bring my feet together. Alright, so if you're the opposite, do it the opposite way. So if you ever play volleyball, it's the same thing for a spike. You go right, left together, hit. For this, same thing. Right, left, feet together, and then you're blocking, bringing all the energy up. Now blocking is bringing your feet together, and then sending your energy up. So like this, my feet are at, like, or my legs are like at an angle. Alright, so they're not just like, I'm not just going, blah blah baby, boop. Alright, I'm bringing them at an angle and then using that energy to go up. Alright, so do your hurdle and then right left together. Alright, so first I'd work on the hurdle. Alright, so like hurdling over something, 2 feet together. Then add the blocking into that hurdle. So I'm going to try to show you. It's kind of hard with these camera angles because I'm recording by myself, so. Right, left, alright, now I would block on that normally because it's already at an angle, so it's making it easier for me. But I'm also trying to show you guys on flat, just to give you guys an idea. So again, right, left, together, up. Alright, you don't need to focus on the arms too much right now because we're going to work on that next. So right now just focus on your footwork. Focus on getting a nice little hurdle to feet together, and then sending all the energy up. Alright, so just work on getting up first. The arms will help you get up, but we're going to add those arms into that next. So one more time. Right, left, together. And I'm showing you from a really small space. Alright, so remember, you have all the space in the world you want for this. Alright, so now let's work on the arms. Alright, so the next step we're going to work on is our arms. Alright, so you guys got the low hurdle, the blocking. Now you're going to focus on your arms. So with your arms, is that a little progression that we've told you before. It's just when you're doing the hurdle, keep your arms up like this. So yeah, we're gonna do that, but I actually want your arms back here. You can even have your thumbs touching your shoulder blades if you like to. But yeah, they're gonna be here, here, alright, and then what you're basically doing is you're doing your hurdle, the punch. When you're bringing your feet together for your punch, your arms should be back already. Alright, so you can run, low hurdle, punch. Your arms should be here. So we're going to practice that. So you're just going to practice feet together, here, alright? And then when you punch, your legs are a little bent, like this, and you send it up. That's how you punch. Alright, so low hurdle. Okay, so when you straighten your legs, you're straightening your arms up, you're throwing them up, pretending you're grabbing something, and then you'll tuck after that. But make sure you practice the idea of feet together, arms back, up. Alright, so maybe 10 times just practice. Low hurdle. Alright, sending those arms really high up. Alright, make sure you're not like here and here. You want to make sure you're sending them up, not out. Because a lot of the time when you practice front flips, you'll practice throwing your arms out, and then that's how you don't get a good rotation. You don't have as much time in the air, and so you fall. Alright, so make sure, punch, up, like that. Or punch and block's the same thing in my, I'm saying punch, but I mean block, but it's the same thing. Alright, so you're just like that. So practice that, like I said, 10 times, give it some quick drill, some quick warm up, and then we'll get started with the next thing. Alright, so one of the last things we're working on is our tuck. So basically, what we're doing is when we tuck like this. Alright, my legs are to the side, so that way, if I fail, my knees don't go into my face like this. Alright, the reason I'm doing that is because if my knees are straight, they're going to go into my head, so we tuck sideways, because that way they're out of our way, and also we tuck faster when we do that, we rotate faster. So you want to make sure your legs are to the side. And one of the last important things is, when you're doing your front flip, you're punching, you're going up, your hips need to go up with you, and you're tucking, okay? So you can tuck like this, or like this, or like this, I don't care. Whichever one's more natural to you. But you want to make sure you're punching, and then your hips are going up, following you. Alright, so I'm going to do a slow-mo real quick to show you what I mean. So in that video, I slowed it down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm punching, sending my arms up, and then my hips are coming up too. And so that way I can tuck and then open up to spot my landing. So that's the idea of it. And like we brought up the somersault we did in the beginning, the reason we're doing that is because a lot of the time when people are practicing front flips, they go sideways a little bit because it seems easier. It's less dangerous to go to the side because you guys practice safety rolls all the time. It's safer that way. But for this, you want to make sure you're going right over your head, tucking, and then landing. And then most of the time, if you land really low, you're just going to safety roll out. So it's kind of weird, but you're going to go right over your head, and then you land. And then if you have too much energy to where you can't have a controlled landing, you're going to safety roll out. Alright, so that's the idea of the front flip. Now for the double front flip. Okay, so by now you guys should have your regular front flip, but you're still having trouble with it. Make sure you go over the progressions, do them again until you get it. If you're still having problems, send us a question about what you're having the problem with, and then we'll try to answer that question as fast as we can. If you guys do get the front flip, regular front flip, make sure you send us a video of that. But remember, this video is about the double front flip. So the way to do a double front flip is add height. Alright, there you have it guys, the double front flip. Make sure that you get through all the progressions before you attempt it, and do not attempt it. I know I did outside, of course, but don't do it outside. Make sure that you do it in the gym with a coach if you're ever going to try anything crazy like that, because we want to make sure you guys do it in the safest way possible before you take it outside. And even doing it outside, make sure you have soft ground to do it on. Do not do it on anything hard. But yeah, hopefully this helped you guys this front flip, at least if it didn't get you your double front flip. And make sure that you guys cool down, and when you're all cooled down, you watch some more of our videos if you're not going to cool down yet. But yeah, if you're going to cool down, and then yeah, hope you guys have a nice day, and see you next time.